I'm here today with Bruce Judson, Senior Faculty Fellow at the Yale School of Management and author of It Could Happen Here, America on the Brink. In your book, It Could Happen Here, you posit that there's a relationship between inequality and political stability.
We are acting today as if we are immune to history. Right now, we are at the highest levels of economic inequality in the history of the nation. The difference between rich and poor has never been so great. History says that nations that follow this path, unfortunately, ultimately collapse.
Aren't we some of the richest people on earth in America? How could we possibly experience that kind of political instability that you're talking about?
That is one of the central reasons critics often say we don't need to worry about economic inequality, and they are simply wrong. What history says, if you look carefully, is that it's not about how everyone lives, it's about how everyone feels. Right now, we have people suffering, we have massive unemployment, we have foreclosures that are continuing, and we have had a government that has promised significant reform. When you have a period of very high expectations, if for some reason those expectations are not met, then you get anger, mistrust, and unfortunately, possibly political instability.
You have a strong interest in U.S. and world history, and that takes up a lot of your book. How does that affect your thinking about the middle class?
You know, how many times, as each of us have brought up, have we heard the statement, the great strength of America is its middle class? You know what? That's true. It's very hard to define the middle class. People say that all the time. Who is middle class? But it is easy to say what the middle class wants. The middle class dream is the American dream. It's job security or a good job. It is a pension or retirement savings. It's a home of your own. It's access to health care. It's the ability to send the kids to college. There is a very, very strong risk that we are going to emerge from this great recession with a polarized society divided between a privileged few and a very large underclass which lacks even basic economic security.
What do you want to accomplish with this book? What do you hope readers will come away with?
I'd like my readers to come away with two things. First, we tend to think of economic inequality as an issue of fairness or somehow one about morality. It's not. It's an issue of national survival. America, as a by and large equal nation, is what has made us strong and a great democracy for the past 200 years. Second, I think it's important for people to realize the role that economic inequality is playing in the nation today. There has been a lot of talk about anger over health care reform, anger over the financial bailout. I look at it all as a frustrated people, an angry middle class that is lashing on to almost anything they can to express their anger. So when people say to me, what do you think about the anger over health care reform? I say, I think it's really anger that's coming about because of extraordinary economic inequality.